What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another umamusume video. This video, we are gonna go back and train Daring Heart. I do want to see... I do want to try her out for short distance, even though she's primarily mile distance just based off her skills. But you know what? I just wanted to give it a try. We do have, like, what, 2 days? 2 days until the League of Heroes? I was about to say the CM. I think tonight the banner swaps. Actually, do we have information on tonight's banner? Or is there even going to be a banner? What is this? Maybe it won't show up until later because it's still morning, so maybe not until the daily reset. Oh, here, never mind. Who is it? Oh, it's her. Red Desire. She's a betweener for what? No. That's a skill. I wonder what she is. I was gonna say she's a betweener, but no, I'm just looking at this. I don't know what skill this is though, or maybe this is her skill. Oh wait, this is her skill. Maybe she is a betweener. Nova, you gonna pull for her? If she's a betweener? I don't know if I'm gonna pull for her. I don't mind her design though, from what it looks like. But regardless, we're here with Daring Heart. We're gonna be training her for short distance. For the setup, pretty much the same setup I've been using for the leaders that I've been training. Almond Eye, Tokai Teo for the speed cards, Austin Machan Guts card, Casino Drive Friend card, Forever Young Wise card, and Tamamo Power card. Sorry, I just double checking, triple checking that OBS is all good. But yeah, that is pretty much a setup, the usual setup that I've been using the whole time, unless I'm training a different position. Unless I'm training a different position. But with that being said, before we do jump into the run and the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. Link is down in the description down below. By other than that, I don't know what's been going on with YouTube. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know if I need to change something after I edit or during the edit. I don't know what happened, but for some odd reason, my upload time for my videos, I think even more than doubled. Because the video on, I think, yeah, yesterday's video should have came out earlier. But for some odd reason, and this was the same thing on Friday, I believe. When I uploaded the video, for some odd reason, it was taking like 2 hours to upload. I'm like, why? Why? Because normally even the hour-long Pretty Derby videos doesn't even take 30 minutes to upload, if anything. So I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened. So it might be the same thing today. I'm not too sure. By the time this video is up, I don't know when it's gonna be up, because the whole uploading time thing, I don't know what happened. Maybe there's something in Premiere Pro. Maybe I have it at like 4K for some reason. I don't know. I doubt it. It shouldn't have changed by itself. I would it wouldn't make sense if the upload time did increase because I swapped it to 4K. But it doesn't make sense because my rendering time did not change. So it can't be. It can't be. I mean, I can still double check after I record this video just to see um just to see if maybe it was on 4K, maybe that was why, but I don't know how it would have changed to 4K. I see no point in also editing in 4K, let alone I don't even record in 4K. Especially for Pretty Derby. So yeah. I don't know what's up there. So we'll just see what happens today. We'll just see what happens today. But I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I didn't do all the side quests. But I did get all the Oracle Stones. I did get all the Gifts of 21, I believe it was called. But I'm still gonna do all the side quests because some of them do give a good amount of rewards for especially the beginning of the game. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm still gonna do all the side quests. I'm getting closer to Hunter rank 40, so I can get my characters to level 60. And from what I heard, it's pretty expensive, but I think from my understanding, that's just pretty much how it is in the beginning of games like this. Because it was the same thing for Wuwa, where Wuwa was stupid expensive to build characters. It was. Now it's not. It's perfectly fine. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Um, but I think I have two teams. I just need to build the second team to at least level 50 because they're all level 40 at the moment. But I don't know. I'm for sure gonna start. I guess once I at least have two teams, which I just need to build four more characters to level 50. The second team is kind of like it might work. It might work. Actually, yeah, it might work. But I just need it for the I forgot what it was called, the end game. But I needed a second team, so if I wanted to move on with the like checklist or whatever that thing is, so I can move on. But um I think the team that I'm primarily using would be Jiun Zero, the main character. Uh Hotori, obviously. And for the Hotori team, it'll be Hotori, Jiun, Zero, the main character, or or Mint and Mint or what's her name? Hathor. Don't know about the whole and or, but I could use both. But I think Hathor would be better technically. And then the second team kind of just And I just scrounge things up with what I have. So I think it would have been cheese or chiz. I think they say that's like chiz. So her. Oh, cause I did get my standard. I did reach the pull for my standard banner, and it was a dupe of Jew. And am I complaining? Really, kind of a little bit, because I kind of just wanted a different character. AKA just mainly Daffodil, just so I could have Daffodil. But I didn't get her. I got a dupe. So now I just gotta apparently just wait again until I get more standard banner pulls to try and get Daffodil. That or I don't know, somehow get her. Or they give another selector. So for whatever reason. I will definitely pick Daffodil. But yeah, it's Chiz, Hanyo, Edgar, and who was the last one? I guess Mint. Yeah, Mint. If I were to, oh, I guess Mint or Hathor again. I guess that would be the thing. I do have Baisong, but I don't know if I would. I don't even know how he works, let alone the team. I wish instead of me getting him, I would have gotten Daffodil, but heck, I would have taken Sakiri, probably. But it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. I should be able to make it a level 40 by the end of this week. I think. I'm not too sure. But other than that, nothing new for the other games. Nothing new for the other games also. At least not that I'm aware of. Because well, Wuwa doesn't happen until what, Wednesday, Thursday? I think Thursday. And then Zenless isn't until next week. But we shouldn't be getting anything story related. Plus, I'm not pulling for Billy, so. So we won't really get anything out of Zenless unless it's Friday for the, I guess, Deadly Assault this week. And Shield Defense next week, since we won't be um, doing anything for Zenless, because there shouldn't be any story either. Unless there's an after story or whatever, epilogue, then sure. But I don't think so, because we already pretty much got the preview for 3.0 at the end of the story of 2.8. So what else? Star Rail is Star Rail. Genshin should be updating tomorrow? Tonight? I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Actually, probably not tomorrow. I think it's tonight. If I'm gonna be honest. I think it's tonight. Let's do the dream training. Mifu for Enfield shouldn't be until like a little over 2 weeks. And then Lacrimosa for NTE is 2 weeks also. Yeah. And then for Zenless, just gotta wait for Velina for 3.0. What was the name of the little one? Norma? I think it was Norma. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pull for her. I don't know yet. I probably will, depending on what she does or what she is. But pulling for Velina, one, because I like the character and she's also the new wind element. So, gotta have that, you know? I just don't know what she is. I don't know if she's an attacker or anomaly or whatever. Oh well. Oh well. But I think I'm for sure gonna be pulling for Lacrimosa and 1.1 for NTE. And skipping Chaos in Phase 2 for 1.1. Although I hope Lacrimosa does teams up with Bysong so I can have a team with him. But we'll see. But we'll see. But I'm gonna start going over the comments now because it looks like there's a good amount. Like a good amount. could be replies as well, so that's why it's probably a lot more than, you know. So I'm gonna start going over the comments. Actually, let me refresh the page one more time just in case. Just in case. Okay, that was a response of those. So yep. Starting with the comments, we're gonna go with the non-Nova comments first, as per usual now. Just to start it off. Starting off with Rick's comment. I don't know why there's two of the same ones, but there's only, so technically only one comment. Nova commented early today. Did his vacation finish? His vacation been done. I questioned this like 2 weeks ago, I believe. And he said he was back like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, he's been back. Nova says, I'm back in the land of the suffering. Oop. Then Rick says, Australia, question mark? Is Australia known for that? Or are you just saying that because they got like all the poisonous stuff? No, it says the land of crappy food. You know what? I can't essentially deny that, because American food, or no, I'll just say just American food in general, or even like the fast food chain, American fast food chains, are all better outside of America. Just saying. Rick says in response to that, England, well, England and Australia taking shots? What? Noah responded, the land of WTF healthcare. True. Rick responded saying, it could be multiple, but if I remember correctly, you live in the USA. You could have said land of freedom. Land of fast food or something easier to give it away. I guess technically, yeah. he could have said the more obvious things, or the more obvious things, but where's the fun in that? That's not what he was trying to say. That's not what he was trying to say. You just says it's the land of the big the big boobies, if I could say. I got no word, no saying that. I got no saying that. Nova says in response to Rick, the land of inconvenience. Well, damn. Then Nova in response to Union says, land of the large people. Of the big backs. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Nova? I mean, I ain't even gonna deny it anyway, so. Well, anyways, thank you, Rick, for the comment, and Nova and Eugen for replying. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What do I want to do here? Power. No, let's just do wise again. The next comment is from Tanoki. Thank you, Rick, for the comment. I don't know if I said it, but thank you, Rick. As usual. Next one's from Tanoki. No, not clear stuff in Hoyo. That's like lowest common denominator task. That's like saying you could use year 1 Uma cards or heck, rare cards to finish a scenario. True, but not what we're talking about here. Accumulative gachas stratified their stuff very clearly, and so far as you'll see the top leaderboard people use max characters from release era. Like all of 10 years on power creep doesn't bring an SL7 or whatever the equivalent system to be stronger than SL8. But yeah, we didn't max stuff either. Even if you got one copy, essentially SL4, you'll already be safe T1 if all your stuff are that level. The point was that max stuff remained best in set virtually forever. It just didn't matter because there were like 27 slots to fill. Even if 8 to 9, you've already leaderboard top level, and even the fattest whales probably had maybe 20 tops. Trade-offs for no power creeps, of course, being it takes 1 to a year and a half to get competitive compared to Uma, which is like 4 to 8 months. Yeah, I don't look into all this stuff. It's way simpler for me to not think about all this stuff and just go by my own feels, you know? Go by my feel instead of just trying to, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, you kind of lost me. There was just a lot of stuff where I'm just like, yes. Yes. Obviously, things that I really haven't considered if I'm just here nodding my head. I guess, since I don't really know how to respond to this comment, yeah, I really don't know what to say. So, I'm sorry, Tanoki. I'm just gonna move on. But thank you, Tanoki, for the comment. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is from Eugen, and then we'll go over the Nova comments. And this one says, so I assume you got Hattori in less than 50 pulls together with costume along the board. No, I got her in 71 pulls to be exact. 71 pulls. I did say this. Was it last week? It must have been that last week, but I did say this last week. When I pulled for. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I said it literally the the next video, the next morning when I was recording, the night after she got released. So, yeah, I went all the way to 71 for her. Why 71 is because when I hit 70 and then the rate up started happening, I was like, you know what? Since the rate up isn't like Hoyo, where it builds up every pull, so every pull after 70, or was it 80 in Hoyo, the rates go up. Whereas in NTE is just like flat 19 point something percent, if I'm remembering the numbers correctly. But something like that. So, and on top of that, when I did get hit 70 on my Hotori pulls, well, in the middle of the 70, obviously I did end up getting the glider, the motorcycle skin, and the Hotori's skin. But when I on my last move, yes, my last move or last pull, because it's a dice roll, if you know, you know, I landed on the spot that leads it to the arrow, so you can go to the area. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do single pulls from here, because what if I just chill here, you know? And then I got in the first single pull. Then I got Hotori. Did you pull for Natalie? No, I didn't. I actually thought about it. Nothing against Natalie. I think she's I think she's a funny character. I do like her as a character for her antics and all that. But the reason why I didn't pull for Natalie was simply because I knew I was going to pull for Hotori, so my priority was with Hotori rather than Natalie. And I think I'd rather pull for Lacrimosa over Natalie, so it gives me more room for teams also, because I would assume Hotori could work with Lacrimosa, but I'm also assume for myself that Lacrimosa would probably have her own better team than with Hotori. So yeah, we're just gonna go with that. Sadly, even though I got Hotori for 20, but I wish I have the umbrella or motor skin something. That is the unfortunate part about NTE with the gacha. That is the unfortunate part, because since they implemented I guess in a sense a reward system for based on how many pulls you do on the banner, you either get lucky that you get it within your first, in your case, 20 pulls, or you just can't get it, because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to just keep pulling just so you can get the stuff. At least that's what I would think. At least that's what I would think. Like, you got her in 20 pulls, you might as well hold on and save it for the next banner or so. Plus, honestly, Eugen, I feel like you would... I think you would like NCE a lot more, and basically because of the gacha system. Because I feel like there's no 50-50. I'm under the impression that there's no 50-50 for some odd reason as of right now, because it says you get her. I feel like it's kind of like Enfield You don't know Enfield, but instead of 120 for Enfield, where it's guaranteed, you're guaranteed at 90. So, well, at least with, but the difference with Enfield is that in Enfield there is still 50-50. There is still 50-50 system. So, but at least I'm not aware of if there is a 50-50 system in NT or not, because the whole time I was pulling for Hotori, when I was landing on, I'm assuming the gold chest has a chance to give you an S rank. It didn't give it to me, any S ranks or whatever. So I'm kind of just like, I don't know. I'll probably, I guess the more I pull in the future with future banners, I'll figure it out, but I'm pretty sure I could just Google it if there's a 50-50 system. But honestly, it doesn't even feel like it, so I don't know. I don't know. But Nova responded, wait, what's this? How about in normal S? What do you mean normal S? I'm not sure which characters you have right now on S ranks. Well, I only have the main character. Hotori, Baisang, and Jiuin. I wasn't able to get another standard banner character, unfortunately. Looking for Daffodil. Wouldn't mind Sakiri just because I'd rather use her than, I'd probably be using her more than Baisang anyway, so. Or Fadia. Except I don't know anything about Fadia, so. Nova responded and says, you need to pull more for that. The items itself has a pity with the skin being 200. Now I think I could do 200 if it means Hotori to max dupe. If you could max out Hotori in 200 if you get lucky, I would assume. But also, I mean, what was I gonna say? But you could also get it like prior. So if you end up getting it before, then you end up getting it before. Other than that, thank you, Eugen, for the comment and Nova for replying. Appreciate it as always. And now we can go over Nova's comments. Starting off with, let me scroll all the way down. Just got my parents done in time for League of Heroes. It's time to get wrecked. Tanoki says, wait, have you plat 4 before? I'm gonna answer it from as if you're asking me the question. That's a no. But if we're talking about Nova, yes, he has. Yes, he has. Nova says, plat 4 during my first Dirt League of Heroes. There it is. Tanoki did respond to a couple more comments, so I'm gonna keep going. Should I take Vivlos to short League of Heroes? Nah, I'm gonna stick to the easier picks. My parent didn't come off too well this time around, but you got to make do with what you have at the Uma manual life. Excuse me. It's good to be back. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, because I had the race. I mean, I'm not surprised that you wouldn't try to bring Vivlos. I already did Kita in all distances and even dirt, so you can't tell me. You can't tell me. When you told me to take Kita to short distance, I had already did before, so I already did it. Noki be choosing those unorthodox picks. It's making me feel things. I need meta. Well, I'm more inclined to actually train the Uma I got, but never used yet. This means Halloween Akebono. Akabono had a Halloween? I don't even remember. Tanoki says, I mean, my deck is already not being best in slot. Might as well use the Uma to reverse justify it. It's still kind of goes with what Nova says about saying I need meta. if it ain't gonna be the cards, it's gonna be the Uma. That's what it basically says to me. Thought I heard something. What the heck? Next comment says, you finish all the factory in Enfield? I gotta start building them. In Wuling, for the main one, I did fix that. I did mention this a while ago. But it was probably during while you're in vacation, so you probably don't remember. But yeah, for the main base in Wuling, I did make that like my main source of everything. As in like batteries and all that. Batteries, the hepatite or whatever it's called. All of the new ore stuff or parts and all that, coupium and all that. Whatever it is, it's all there. The main one. In one of these sub bases, I do have heavy Sheeranite. I believe it's heavy Sheeranite. Yeah, heavy Sheeranite going. And then the other one, I forgot what I have in the other one. But the two sub ones, or the last sub one, the most recent one we unlocked, I could make it more better. But yeah, essentially I do have most, if not all, most, I should say, of my factories done. NTE seems to be a massive thing to do. Might take a whole month. I guess I have to swipe for Hattori regardless. It's just how it is, Shushu. New gacha equals dumping at least one Benjamin. I mean, you did that with like every new gacha you've picked up along the way, so I'm not really questioning it anymore. I'm not really surprised or like questioning. I never really questioned it, but I just like I'm not surprised anymore. But yeah, there's a lot of things to do in NTE. I mean, especially in the beginning. Of course, story. Then you got, if you want 100% the exploration, so you can get obviously the free standard pulls and other things. Well, you also get some pretty decent rewards that you'll probably want from the side quests, as in the currency in-game or in-game currency. They do give, some of them do give a decent amount. Then oops, and then yeah. Oh, I'm filthy rich in Zenless, Enfield, and Wua. Farming only money during April means I never have to worry again. I don't think I farmed the gold or like silver, whatever the in-game money is in... Well, in Enfield I do, because Enfield for some odd reason is stupid expensive. Well, given the fact that I pretty much built like 8-10 characters already. Not fully built, because some of them I still need to work on their talents and skills. Some of them I still need to get their weapons to level 90. But I finally started using my Fang Yi team. I didn't know it was that easy to use, and holy crap, she annihilates things pretty darn fast. I'm gonna say, because I cleared things pretty fast with levitate already, but like when I'm doing my stuff and all that. But I was quite surprised on how fast I was, on how much faster it is with Fangi. But I can't really blame it because holy crap, the amount of things that was happening, the amount of damage, that was crazy. But Zenless, I don't remember farming for the Denny's in a long time, and Wua, I don't think I farmed the currency there also in a long time. Why did I click that one? Why did I click that one? I clicked the wrong one. Is it worth buying more than one apartment in NTE? I figured that the new city down the line will have new ones. I don't know, man. It seems I need a better car. Oh, essentially, you have to buy every apartment. Didn't you listen to what I said? Didn't you listen to what I said? I said that you need that I was thinking between buying the second or third apartment, but eventually ended up buying the second apartment because each apartment has their own anomaly furniture. They have some of the apartments have their own anomaly furniture that gives you buffs or other things, certain things, effects or whatever to your character or game. So, for example, like one of them is like a cloud furniture item. It gives you bond items every day, I believe every day. One of them increases your character's crit damage. The other one repairs your car's damage. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. You should basically be prepared to buy pretty much every single apartment, from what it seems like. And then I wouldn't say every single car just yet, only because I'm not sure if you need to buy every single car when it comes down to clearing the races, because some of the races ask for you to clear with a specific vehicle. So I haven't moved on from where I was yet, so I will update on that later on. But that's where I made the mistake of we're buying the $4 million car, or $4 million car, I guess, rather than just continuing on with the car, the things. Then I could have bought my second apartment faster. I could have bought a few, probably the first 3 apartments, or the next 2 apartments, and then a new car. That would have been good for the races, but it is what it is. Can't believe I just brute forced my way into the Ascension quest. Like, my character was level 20, but I was able to beat them. NTE is just that simple. Bottom mashing and dodging. I'd say combat difficulties in between Wua and Zenless. So harder than Wua, but not as, harder than Zenless, but not as hard as Wua. That is what I'm assuming from what you said. Billy can go eat my donkey, but you probably will pull for Sunbringer. I would question your taste if you don't. Whenever she gets released, I guess. I'm pretty sure I would pull for Sunbringer too, so I'm pretty sure I would. I pulled for Fatsua? You mean Fatusa? Because she's cute and the story made her even cuter. Having an old enemy appear in GFL 2 is always welcoming to see. Yeah, for some odd reason, Fatusa seems familiar to me. I don't know why, but she seemed familiar to me, just her face or whatever, but maybe it's just a face. I think how you pronounce cyclical is cyclical. I don't think I'm wrong though. And then Tanoki says, I was just gonna type this. Did I say cyclical? Probably. Probably. Oh well. You did want that Miyabi dupe. I will still go for that Miyabi dupe. I ain't gonna cap. I'll still get that Miyabi dupe, and essentially she will eclipse Promea if anything, if that's the case. But if you think that one copy of support card is enough in Uma, then you're delusional. It's just that simple. Well, yeah, 3% with 1.5% rate up and pity. Naturally, the game will adjust so that you need 3 LB or even MLB for some cards. People who pull for support cards without 400 low-key should get wrecked. And Noah says, well-deserved wreckage, if I do say so myself. People who pull support cards without 400 low-key should get wrecked. I feel like that low-key is like, because Nova over here it hasn't been low-key about his support card pulls. Is that the last response from Tanoki? It is. So thank you, Tanoki, for responding to the comments that you responded to from Nova. Moving on, just sticking to Uma's horrendous in my humble opinion. Like manual training your Uma parent is so global. Yeah, in my humble opinion also, I agree that if you only play Uma, I don't know what else you do outside then. Outside of Uma. You're probably just not doing, you're probably doing a lot of things outside of Uma. If that's the case. That's what I would assume. Reroll for Hotori is kinda eh. I think if you like the game, you should be fine with the standard characters. Like, clearing content first is important. Like, my Hotori will be better than Yujin's just because I have more levels. True. If you pass Yujin and he's still catching up. But I don't even know who's ahead between the two of you, because it sounded like Yujin started ahead of you, or maybe no. It sounded like you started before Yujin, but it sounded like Yujin started before you, but then now it sounds like you either caught up or passed him because you said you played some NTE, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, you're right. If yours will simply be better by levels if Fusion doesn't continue. Or doesn't at least log in every day and do dailies and hopefully progress with the story so he can level up his ascension rank or appraisal rank so he can go ascend his characters higher. What's your bet on Eugen sticking to NTE for at least 6 months? I'm betting that he probably will drop it before then. Reason, this is way too much work compared to Zenless or Enfield. He won't have time. I bet my stonks. See, if it wasn't for the fact that there is a crap ton of things to do in NTE, then I'd probably say yes, that he'd last. Actually, I still feel like there's still a chance that he can last in NTE. But just the sheer fact that there are a lot of things to do, it will all depend on him. I said the same thing about Zenless. It's all on him. It will be all on him if he's gonna continue. But I do see him sticking around more, being more. I do see him sticking around more only because I did probably because the fact that the gotcha, because of the gotcha probably. If there really isn't any 50-50 like I said, I haven't confirmed nor deny it. That's probably already reason enough for him to want to keep playing. Probably. Hiyuki got that cool personality. Hotori don't have skin, so I can't judge. Do I need to go to pity for the skin? I might have to, Shushu. Yes, Hyugi does have a cool personality, but I do like Hattori's personality also. It's two different personalities, so. But I mean, technically they're OGs. I mean, Hattori's OG skin ain't that far off from Hyugi's. It's just a little bit more poofier. But a new skin on Hattori, god damn, that changed everything. That changed everything. At least for me, when it comes to looking at Hattori. What you're saying about NT right now is literally gibberish to me. This will make sense once I'm caught up. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Your Enfield behind us was also kind of sus. Then again, you were just missing factory stuff. Well, I wasn't essentially saying I was behind. I did do the story, and then from there it was just doing all the other stuff, like clearing the map, doing the factory stuff, running the Valley 4 relays, linking them all around the dang map, and all that. I would say that the reason why I was behind is because of that. I was more behind Starville, if anything, than Enfield. Enfield wasn't really that bad at all, but I was behind Enfield by like maybe a week, if anything. I don't know what I was doing that time, but I caught up regardless, so it's fine. I caught up regardless, so it's fine. Yep, I got everything Angels related and Zealous. All their W engines and the poster. Man, this is the best thing that happened in 2.0 for me. I didn't get Suna's W engine. It's fine, I guess. So Hotori is your Miyabi? I don't know. Don't know. I I don't know. I seen characters of future characters and I'm like, oh man, there's too many characters that I might end up liking. But as of right now, Hotori is my Miyabi. We'll go with that. As of right now, Hotori is my Miyabi. If we're gonna, yeah, go with that. Because there's like, I remember one of the character reveals they showed. I don't know how she is gonna be. There's another character within the story that I don't know if they're gonna release that I might like more than Hotori. My, so who knows? Who knows? Um, but it's the same thing with Tong Tong arc. To be honest, Edmund is just the "let me help you" character, while she keeps pushing him back. True, that is true. Also, was expecting Tong Tong to lead more of an army to relieve Wulin, but she came by herself, and I guess that was kind of disappointing in my initial impression. But I guess asking the Stockade to fight their own kin who had betrayed them. Actually, I think her coming alone made sense for the fact that I don't think she wanted to have her own people fight their own kind or kin, like you said. So, plus it was just a cool moment to have Tong Tong and Mifu work together, you know. Nangong Yu is what Eugen refers to, but I think Nangong is probably the best out of the three. Just my opinion, though. Probably I was gonna say probably versatility wise, but I'm not sure. Because yeah, she's a stunner, but she can also be a good anomalies stunner. Um, Arya obviously just a DPS of the group, but even Nongguang can do some pretty decent damage for a stunner, from what I notice. I think I'd agree with Nongong. I think I'd agree with Nongong being the best out of the three. Yeah, I agree. And then lastly, did some NCE tonight, and the progress is good. Got my first card, the most expensive one I could buy from the first card dealer, then got several of the main story done. The final quest involving that Constantine family was pretty epic. Long battle animation scene I've seen, to be honest. I definitely would like to pull for Bella, but not sure she will get released. And also the witch that you collect the crows for is also hot. Okay, now we can talk. Yes, I do want to pull for Blackbird. Bella, or I believe Daffodil's sister Zonko was her name. I don't know if we'll be able to pull for her because if it follows like most of these games where they don't release the villain, then we probably won't be getting Bella as a release character, which is sad because I did like Bella also. But yeah, the first time I saw Blackbird when I walked into her house, I was like, goddamn. So yeah. Also, what was the name? Alphard, the the leader or boss of the BAC. I wouldn't mind her also. But yeah, there's just a lot of there's a lot of characters that I actually do like. So who knows who will be my Miyabi of NTE? But honestly, it could just be Hotori. Could just be Hotori. Maybe. Maybe it's too early because Miyabi was a little later. She was what 1.4, I think. I think she was 1.4. So it is what it is. But with that being said, let me refresh one more time before I Tanoki added 2 more comments saying Shushu recording and not going Cat Maya for the easy sharp. Haha. Guess not. But thank you, Eugen, Tanoki, Rick, and Nova for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. We ended off with 2177 speed, 791 stamina, 1664 power, 1572 guts, and 1496 on wise with a S aptitude on leader. And we did better than the mile distance run, unfortunately. But yeah, I say unfortunately because she's supposed to be better for mile distance, but it is what it is. I don't think I'll be bringing her to the League of Heroes since she only got a UA 5. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing within the last few days of prep for the League of Heroes. Let me know if you guys are going to pull for Red Desire, who's coming out tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So tomorrow's video should be a banner overview for Red Desire, and then obviously going over comments right after. And then Thursday should be the last training video, and then Friday League of Heroes day 1. I think that's how it's gonna be. We'll see how it goes. But if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.